Jeffrey, today's opening day, so don't forget to bring your Jeffrey token. I'm Big Jeffrey. Remember, bring your tokens like the man said. You can trade them in for whatever you need. You want a cheese sandwich? We got them. Welcome. I'm Big Jeffrey. Come out and see my roller coaster park. You want to ride the best roller coaster on the Eastern Seaboard. You can come out here. I know there's another theme park here in Orlando, but look here, this one is Alligator Central. Not only do we have the world's scariest coasters, but also you will have an opportunity to potentially get killed by the King of the Everglades, Roscoe. Thanks, Big Jeffrey. The kids are coming in, so we'll see Big Jeffrey at about 500 yards from here. And remember, Big Jeffrey always says,
drop them. This is another episode of the 8.1 billion podcast. This time it's going to be a solo episode with yours truly. This episode, we almost didn't have an episode this week or two, mainly because I've been focusing on my gaming channel more. But this episode is mainly in existence because we just finished Game 3 of the NBA Finals. And there's a lot to talk about. I won't even lie to you. A lot of topics today. We'll have a surprise activity later in the episode. But let's get straight into it. Let me check the date. June 8th, 2026, we just concluded Game 3 of the NBA Finals, and it is frustrating to watch. I'll let it be known, off rip, I'm rooting for the Spurs. It's just something about seeing Timothy Chalamet, Shia LaBeouf, Fat Joe, Donald Trump, whatever his name is, DJ Khaled. Yeah, just seeing all of those people in one building just pisses me off more than I thought it would. Cause you always see the regulars. You see Spike Lee, you see Patrick Ewing there sometimes. It's probably cathartic for them. They came into terms with dying before seeing the Knicks win a championship, and here they are in the finals. I'm happy for those two. The rest of them, man, call it rigged, call it Adam Silver wants to extend the series. The Knicks needed to lose that game. A bunch of rich losing their parlays live on TV. It's satisfying to watch. But what's not satisfying to watch is the on-court talent for the most part. I'll start off with the Spurs. They're the winners. They had good shooting. But what pisses me off is coming into halftime, and it's another playoff game where Devin Lee's going 1 for 7 at halftime. You got Dylan Harper and Stephen Castle. Those two combining for 18 shots, and Wemby only got 7 to 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? That pisses me off. I hate this all lives matter type of play style where everybody got to average at least 10 points. That's what you do on 2K when you got a team full of 80s. You got Victor Wembanyama. You know what I'm saying? The amount of times he doesn't get the ball is astounding. He must be an asshole off cameras and only during team practice to where they thinking the guards should have just as many shots as Wemby. It makes it hard to root. Cause I'm a Wemby fan. Seeing a 7-4 dude just roam around and do his thing is amazing. What's not amazing is the Spurs treating him like he's Tim Duncan. Play style wise, not so much, but his role on the team and the amount of shots he should get, it does pisses you off. You know what I'm saying? Wemby does need to get go. Wemby does need to go in the paint more, but who gonna pass him the ball when he's in the paint? You know what I'm saying? That brings me to my next major point, and I'll come back to the Wemby point. De'Aaron Fox is not the point guard for this team. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to wait until one of their younger guards develop, but they should have kept Chris Paul as the backup guard, and they should have never got De'Aaron Fox. I know he's clutch. I know he's the fastest player in the league, one of the fastest, but they need a true point guard. They go into the same problem the Timberwolves and the Rockets have. They let me find out that the West is full of in need of point guards because De'Aaron Fox is not it. Because tonight in Game 3 should have been full of Wemby lobs. They let him get going in the first portion of the game, which I'll go back to my first point, which would be he has to be a jump shooter because he can't flourish in the paint. Like, the paint is sweet. Karl-Anthony Towns is like the worst thing he's guarding, and he should be getting dunk after alley hoop, after lob, after dunk, after lob, after alley hoop. Like, that's what you know what I'm saying? Like, they should be playing him like a Shaq that can hit a mid range and a 3-pointer, like a 3-level Shaq. And I'm not saying that because we're to where Shaq will like back down in the post and have his back towards the basket. Not that kind of post play. Just rim running, catching lobs, keeping him in that dunker spot because he got range. He got linked with his arms. But they don't have anybody who can consistently pass. I know Fox had like 8 or 9 assists, but we need comfortable, not driving pass, last second passes. Because Wemby as a jump shooter is inconsistent, is slightly above average, but not something that's reliable. I'd rather rely on Wemby's athletic prowess rather than his accuracy right now in his career. But as my main gripes, give Wemby a point guard, enough passes. And low-key a better coach because I'm not going to go too deep into the coaching because I only watched 20 or 30 games in the Spurs regular season, but it I just don't see it. You know how many times Karl-Anthony Towns went up for a putback or caught the rebound easily, and Luke Cornett was 2 or 3 feet away from him? That's probably the only way he scored tonight. But you know, it's a young team. They got a lot to develop. It just young or not, it is hard to watch this when they make it so far. They got the talent. It just unrefined sometimes. But on to the Knicks. They had the same problem tonight. They had the same problem tonight as I have the problem with the Spurs. Why does Karl-Anthony Towns have the same number of shots as Josh Hart? You know what I'm saying? I know Josh Hart is your X factor. You want them to be surprised that he can hit threes semi consistently. But it's like Karl-Anthony Towns can do that more reliably. At least I would think, like 40-ish%. Like I understand he got into foul trouble, but he is essentially a second option. Some people think he's the best option in this series. Why is he only shooting 10 times? And I know he was the main defender on Wemby, and he did a good job there getting some rebounds and putbacks, but he should have been more on the offense, especially when your star player in Jalen Brunson isn't shooting efficient from the field. That's when you need to play more diverse basketball and give it to a cat. And y'all gave it to the right people. OG was going off. He had his good game. Josh Hart, he was a good spot up shooter. But just because Mikal Bridges was in foul trouble doesn't mean he should only take like 5 shots. He finished the game with 2 points. They potentially could have. They have 5 all-star level players, but they won't have 5 all-stars. Any given night, Brunson, Cat, Mikal, Josh Hart, OG, they could all eat. They could easily, but you know, easily score 20 points each. It's just who you want to score that 20 points. Tonight it was OG, Brunson. I think that's it. But yeah, it like if all of them could score 10 to 17 and it's unpredictable on the court, they could even be doing even better. But not too much on the Knicks. They having a great playoff run. It is really the Spurs. I'm rooting for them, and I see how great Wemby is. I see his greatness. It just he don't have. I don't know. It's just something. Some people say it's a signature move. Some people say it's experience. Some people say he gotta get more reps down with his team. I don't know. It's just something important missing. But yeah, it was a good game. I ain't bet any money, so I'm not coming on here too aggressive. I know, I know I can get worse, way worse, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna chill out. I don't really have any stock. I just want Wemby to win his first ring. I'm not one of those people who hate seeing New Yorkers happy. But it's like, damn, that pissed me off. You got Fat Joe, Shia LaBeouf, and Trump. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of crazy. And people blaming Trump and the refs for why they lost. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I could have won this game. It's a bad De'Aaron Fox, bad Dylan Harper game that was inefficient. They missed a lot of shots. But their shooters landed a few. Champagne was good. Stephon Castle was good. Wemby was good. They just needed to keep Chris Paul. I don't know, but we haven't talked about basketball in a long time on this pod. I just wanted to get my knee jerk reaction to the finals so far. I've been closely following the Spurs this playoff run. They stood out, but the whole playoffs was good to begin with. There's a lot of upsets, a lot of narratives, a lot of fun stuff going on. But yeah, I may or may not do an episode game by game. I'll probably just wait till the finals in and wrap it up and do my season thoughts as a whole. But yeah, we just haven't talked about basketball in a while. I just wanted to give an update. But we can move on to Lucid Dream, man. That's a common theme when I'm doing a solo episode. For Lucid Dream, and I'll keep it brief. I have been reading my dream journal about my latest lucid dream, and it's some wild stuff. I'm blessed to have reached 30 pages. Like, I hate lucid dreaming without the perception of time, and it'd be hundreds of years, and I wake up and only write like 10 pages. That'd be so disappointing. But yeah, I got a good 30 pager this time. I've been seeing what I've been doing after I couldn't discover a brand new color. Like, that has been a fruitless search. Not fruitless search. I know why I can't find a new color. It's just something I don't want to get into. But I just continuing inventing my own martial arts style. What else I've been doing? I've been continuing the race to be the world's first trillionaire. So far, it is 170 contestants still in the race. I'm probably ranked around 77th. That's no surprise there, but yeah, I've been talking to my imaginary friends, and it's been cool. But the one downside about lucid dreaming, and nobody really talks about, is you be more randomly reflective. You just be thinking about all that you're missing while you're still awake, and it's been hitting me. That's why I've been spacing out my lucid dreams. It's been like I've been reflecting on memories that never happened. I've been going through feelings that weren't really mine. It's just damn. But yeah, it's worth it. It's just some sad feelings go away. It ain't the worst feelings. You can feel fear that you never felt before. You just astral project to a place you ain't ready to go to, like a distant galaxy. You name it. Like the sky is only the beginning. I hate when people say the sky is the limit. Like, there's the edge of the universe is the limit. And you got corny rappers to say, "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when I'm sitting on the moon," or some kind of bar like that. But yeah, that's all I'll say for lucid dreaming. I've just been rereading my 30 pages and it's been reflecting on what's been going on. But now we can move into game, and I'm trying to Let's try and take my mind off that basketball game. I swear I didn't have money on it. I'm just very frustrated with what I saw. But for gaming, I have been focusing on my gaming channel. That's probably why I haven't bothered to get an official episode out on the channel in 2 weeks and possibly the next week as well. I haven't been feeling it, especially if you watch the special. I am not motivated to get new people on, but I also don't want to just have like 7 solo episodes in a row. And I also don't want to keep cycling the same 3 to 6 people. We're the 8.1 billion podcast. That means 8.1 billion episodes, 8.1 billion fans. It just needs more of a variety. I've been meeting decent people, and there is a 20% chance of an episode with them in the future. But for gaming, I've been playing GTA 6 preparation, money moves. Well, I've been playing GTA 5 and just been getting money, for lack of a better word. Just waking up in my casino penthouse, doing a heist. You know what I'm saying? Just doing swaggy stuff, just getting my millions. and just wait until GTA 6 comes. Marvel Rivals almost completely out my rotation. So that community pissed me off. I've never seen a game where your teammates are almost never on your side when you decide to talk shit. Because egos are big in that game. And psychological warfare to get the enemy team to surrender is often more fun than actually playing the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like your team has 2 or 3 tanks, they have 1 tank because they run in triple hill, and just here come me in the game chat like, damn, I might as well surrender. It'll be quicker. You know what I'm saying? Just getting in their head, making them more aggressive, making the Spider-Man target me by talking shit to him. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We at that point in the game cycle. But other games, I've been playing a lot of Star Wars actually. I haven't just like with Playboy Cardi, I haven't realized how much of a fan I was until I sat back and saw the quantity. Like, damn, I'm really a Playboy Cardi fan, but I'm watching countless YouTube videos and playing a lot of Star Wars game, like a diverse set of them. It's like I'm watching a YouTube video on Star Wars. I'm like, this is the 4th time where I'm reviewing all the lightsaber forms. But yeah, I've been playing the same old games. I may start my 7th or 8th gameplay walkthrough on Fallout New Vegas. I never thought as a kid I never wanted to play a video game twice because there's so many games out there. I don't got the time. But once I found my 10 out of 10 games and what I like and my preferences, I'm like, yeah, let me play Fallout New Vegas for the 10th time, Also been getting back into Peggle. A lot of people may not know about the game, but I'm a master. That's one of the games I personally put 100,000 hours into, making sure I'm really good at that game. It's a fun game. If you want to see me more active, you want to see me chill out and play video games, I got my gaming channel. I might put in the description if anybody cares. Other than that, we will peer out. Yeah, I can't talk. I've been I've been shit talking to the TV screen while watching that finals game. My brain. I'm so mad. I've been excited a lot of times. I was in despair. I was happy at one point. That game was a roller coaster of emotions. But if you periodically want to see podcast episodes, you might get them. I won't even lie to you and say once a week. I'm not editing throughout the week. I won't say once a month either. We will upload more often than that. So anywhere between once a week and once a month. And I also haven't found anybody interesting enough. Ironically, the goal is to get anybody on, but once you eliminate goofy people, racist people, and lame people, it becomes a task of finding. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that eliminates 60-70% of people, like I said in a previous episode. I still stand by that. But yeah, it is hard to find somebody that don't fit in those 3 categories. Which is crazy because I said I don't have an evil person on this podcast, but a racist, goofy, or a lame, they can't come on. Main reason is whenever I try to invite them on, is not the kind of response you would want. But how did we get here from the gaming portion? But to continue on with the gaming, we will play, since my mind is still thinking about basketball, we will play 82 and 0 and try to get a live 82 and 0. Now, I have been playing this game since it went viral a lot and only got 82 and 0 one time. If I can provide that, I will. But let's do it on the screen here. 2 and 0. Let's see what we can do here. I won't do Hoop IQ because if I get sold, I get sold. But let's do our first spin. San Antonio. Let's switch to error. Let's switch to error. The 90s. Yep, Tim. Yep, David Robinson. Yep. Next spin, we got Milwaukee in the 2000s. They kind of pissed me off because where's Giannis? He was drafted in 14. Yeah, it wouldn't be the 2000s. I'm just rambling. Let's get Ray Allen then. We get Oscar. I know. Okay. Detroit in the 60s. Let's switch this team. Yeah, the Lakers. Okay, let me get Elgin Baylor. Houston in the 70s. Oh yeah, Elvin Haynes. He decent enough. I say this is a 74 win team at least. Hey, you see it here? It's some bullshit, but we got it. You see it with Oscar Robertson, Ray Allen, Elgin Baylor, Elvin Haynes, and David Robinson. 82 and 0. Let me put this in the Discord. That is hilarious. We did it. All right, y'all. This has been the 8.1 billion podcast. Ah, that is crazy. That is not the team I thought. That is not the team I thought that would go 82 and 0. What the? Wow. Let's try again. Let's try again. Not one person that's. We got one modern player. Okay, let's try. All right, that was a good first spin. Toronto. Let me switch the team. Miami. That's. All right, we about to build a 70-win team. Forget the 82. We already did that. Let's get a 70 and 12 team. Yeah, 70 and 12 team. This is. I don't know Dominique Wilkins, so just get Trey Young. Elvin Haynes. I know your body. So you got a 75-win team with Elvin Haynes. You get Oladipo. Hmm. Let's switch the era. Let's switch the era. 2010s. Okay. Yeah, I messed up then. All right, Eric Gordon. Let's get. All right, 61. Okay. Let's switch the team. Walt Bellamy. Okay. I'll get this One Piece character. Sounding dude on the team. Yeah, we gotta get Tim Duncan. I'd rather David Robinson, but Timmy is good. 20. Mm, I'll risk it. Let's switch the era. The 70s. All right, yeah, we got Oscar. Yeah, I knew somebody good in the past played for Sacramento. And then we get Larry Bird. And for our shooting guard, let's get and I'll say this is a 76 win team. Nope, 74. Okay. I guess we could have got Larry Bird in the 80s, and that would have boosted our score, but let's roll again. Yeah, both of these guys was on the decline. Now, let me not lie. That was a guess. I'll still get Moses, though. Kelvin Haynes, it is. All right, so Boozer on down. Let me change the team. Yeah, Garnett at small forward. That's what I needed. Ooh, Pistol Pete. I I guess he played for the Utah in the 70s. I didn't know that. And then rounded off with SGA 72 and 10. Yeah, this man KD was better than Booker. That's hilarious. I'm sitting here comparing the stat line. It's like, nah, KD still got it. New York. New York in the tens. Gotta go Carmella. Gotta go Elvin Haynes. I'm a Haynes merchant. You see, it was on my body. And we got Jordan in the 80s. And I'll be real picky about my point guard. I think we could get 82. Not D Rose. Let's change the team. Let's try to get LeBron. Ooh. I guess D Rose. This is gonna be an 80 and 2 team, ain't it? Nope, 71 and 11. All right. I'm less inclined to win since I magically did it the first time. That was crazy. Let's get Dominique. Let's get Dominique. He was on the Okay, I guess I just don't know his career. Uh, that's the second time his name come up, and the second time I was surprised. Maybe I. All right, Philly, and I don't get Philly. I wish I could change the era. I will get. Yeah, I'll get AI. Cleveland, you know what that means. The fact that LeBron can play all five positions is kind of glazed, but he did play all five positions. I put him as my power forward though. Yeah. How was this worse than the last one? Oh, it's Allen. Yeah, yeah, that's who I thought it was. Who the weak link? Boogie? All right. All right, starting off with LeBron. Power forward. Portland in the 80s. Let's change the era. No, let's get Brandon Roy. Ain't not much better. Detroit. Let's get Cade. They always get Bernard King and Julius Irvin mixed up. Don't ask me why. I don't know either. Do I have to? Well, I guess injuries off, so let's get them. How was this worse than? Okay, we're gonna do it a few more times. Casey. Okay, okay. Minnesota. We get Cat. Boston. Give me any other era than the 70s or the 90s. Um, yeah, let me get Tatum at a small four. I don't want to move Cat to the. We made it work though. Let's get another team. Another team. Damn. Okay. All right, Tony Campbell. Man, make us a 60-win team. Why don't you? Change this era. All right, Spencer Haywood. This look amazing. Damn. Damn. Chicago Bulls the 70s. Let's change that team, man. Bob McAdoo's better. Yeah. I'll put in the shooting guard. Yeah. We got Clyde. I'm guessing he going to point guard. Yeah. How was this better than the last two teams? All right. One more. Starting off with Embiid. I don't know. That's a good or bad sign. Yeah. Utah. Let me switch this team. Yeah, I'm going for Giannis. Let me get it. Damn. Damn. This hurts. I ain't gonna lie. All right, Marquise Johnson. I Magic Marquise. Minnesota. Let me get. Nah, he can play a small forward. Let me get in. Get the 72 win team. Oh, Oscar. We got the 75 win team. And it ended off with the Lakers with Magic. Let's get the 77 win team. One off. It was Marquise Johnson's, wasn't it? Okay. One more. Era switch that. Yep. Let me get Curry. Switch the team. That top four just almost identical, ain't they? I'm leaning Sharif, but I'll get Joe Johnson. Get him at shooting guard. Get Cade. Yep. Get Boogie. Yeah. Yeah, Boogie only plays center. Yeah. And Bernard only plays small forward. I'll get Mike Bannell. All right, 61-20. We could get at least 75. Let's change the team. This team too modern. Damn, don't make me choose between LeBron and Luca. Just to try to get it to as close. Let me get Luca. Yep, 68. Miami. See, like, why you giving? Give me another team. New Orleans is my team, of course. Let me get Zion. Ooh, 2010s Nets. Let me switch up the era. The 90s. I guess Marbury is better than Brooke Lopez. Yeah, we not getting it. We about to get a 51 team. Yeah, let me refresh. I'm tired of seeing this dude's name. Last one. All right, switch to team. Al Jefferson it is. We got it. We still in this. Kiki Vandy way. Okay, we're gonna need LeBron soon. Oscar, decent, decent. Elvin Haynes on his way out. Okay, let's switch the era. All right, Johnny Davis. We a contender. All right. All right. That messed up my whole feng shui because we got 82-0 our first try on the podcast. But I just want to share my thoughts about the series. My prediction, realistically, Knicks in 6, unfortunately. But I wanted to be Spurs in 6 or 7, but they got 5 All Stars. Just like I was playing 2K, and I thought Cleveland already had. Cleveland literally has 4 All Stars with Darius Garland or James Harden, but that whole core is full of All Stars, and you got my player that's the perfect small forward. I got Hall of Fame potential in the 3-point contest. Actually, it was like 4 of us in the 3-point contest, but the Knicks perfected it, so they're gonna win. They got a big 5, if you will, even though they don't all play on the court at the same time. But Wemby gonna be back in the finals. Him and his team and the coaching staff is gonna develop, but it is what it is. This has been a good episode. It's nice to do a solo episode again. But we'll see you guys sometime in the future. This has been the 8.1 billion podcast. And we are signing out.